Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor. I'm here with my father.
Kevin.
And today we are back to one of my favorite artists of all time, one of your favorite artists now.
I'm excited for this one.
Mac Miller.
Yeah.
And we're doing his 2014 mixtape, Faces. To me, this is probably my favorite Mac Miller project.
Over Swimming in Circles?
Yeah, just because I listened to it when it came out a lot, and it was so just fun for me to listen to. But yeah, you've kind of grown to really like Mac Miller over the last. We haven't done a Mac video since we did Circles, but you've still been listening to Mac consistently.
Those are burned out. I seriously, I know every song and every lyric, every chord, everything, and I've been holding out for this. Right.
Track number 1, Inside Out.
Should have died already. Faces. I should have died already. Shit. Faces. Yeah. I should have died already. Came in, I was high already. Oh, motherfucker. Headed up in it right now. I never been so ready. Much, but on the inside, I'm outside.
There's one sample, right? Is it?
Yeah.
That's different from Swimming Circles.
Stay away from electric shock.
Pause it before it transitions.
That was a nice little introduction.
Yeah, kind of just
a short sort of intro.
Pretty short.
Yeah.
Kind of sets the tone in a way.
Yeah, one sample all the way throughout, right?
Yeah. So, and he definitely sounds younger on here. You can hear his voice is not as matured, but
yeah. How old was he when we listened to the one track that we did on singles? We did a single.
Oh, he was young. He was like, I think 18 or something.
Oh, yeah, like younger than this, right?
Yeah, I think he was 22.
Oh,
or
okay.
23 on this.
Yeah. He sounded really young in that other track that we played.
Yeah, we did something off Kids. So, anyway, we'll keep going. You want to grab track 2?
Yeah, grab track 2.
Track number 2. Here we go.
Yeah, so how's it feel? Can you feel it? Polo pajamas, I think I made it. I showed my mom my first million, she damn near fainted. Internet rappers ain't shit when no computers work. You spent your whole advance on 2 chains in the Gucci verse. I'm the greatest, admitted I'm the greatest. I did it all without a Drake feature. So many things that I've created, but they ain't either. I did it all without a Drake feature.
I love that muted trumpet.
Yeah. Okay.
Very cool. Different writing, man. Completely.
Completely different style than what you've heard.
Completely different style from what I've heard. Like it's night and day. It's totally different. Like I'm so stuck in the head of that of Thundercat.
Yeah,
playing the bass and the guitar and the keyboard parts and shit.
And the
like
big hooks and
the
stuff.
big hooks and stuff like that, right? So this is one continuous loop. It's a totally different thing. I like it. It's different for me to hear Mac, see, because we've done this way. We're going backwards, right?
Mm-hmm. We'll go to track number 3, Friends.
Yeah. Okay. Snowflakes keep falling on my expired debit cards. Don't know why I'm still awake, I gotta be up at 10 or more. Missiles in my repertoire, I'd say I'm pretty regular. Revis brought me out to Cali for the first time. Went to Amari's party, took tequila shots with Kevin Hart. But Kevin don't remember that. I saw him at the VMAs, told a joke he never laughed. Arigato. Shit, you know I'm world famous. And R. Kelly been told me that I'm the world's greatest. But still to fall in love is like an orgasm. Cause you're never gonna know if your girl fake it. And Clockwork is somewhere out in Sweden speaking Danish like
Hashvan, isn't this your language?
that man must be an alien. I really can't explain it, shit. But the line's longer than parades is. Yeah, I think it's time to give me all your praises, so I can get this money and give all the homies raises. Yeah, Miller man. Yeah, my friend.
Who's this? The Schoolboy?
Schoolboy. Love the background vocals.
It's just some. You know, I'd be all over doing that.
There's snowflakes falling on my debit card. Connection boards, no control, fuck Ken Lamore. I don't vote, I never registered. But I'm a magnet for them zeros, call me Edward Short. I wake up feeling dead, I need a fresher start. Laying down a bass line, doing drums with his free hand. When I was in first grade, I wished to be Puerto Rican. My mom took me to a barber shop to get some cornrows. The lady said my hair was too short, though. Damn, I always thought my mom's was the illest for that shit. Driving through the hood, she did not have a reaction. My grandma probably slapped me for the drugs I got. I'm a crackhead, but I bought her diamonds. We love rocks.
Here comes again. Is that his voice? Like, that's how he sings all the time?
Yeah, he can do tonality and stuff.
No.
Clear, call the Mothman, it's Richard Gere. Yeah, this is all year. Let's get fucked up and get the fuck up out of here.
That's got to be my favorite part of this right now.
Yeah, no, so that song is like just two super long verses split up by, you know, the Miller Mac and Schoolboy Q there. But no, I love that track because of the just, you know, there's really not much going on. It's just the Miles Davis sample.
Yeah,
and
through the whole thing.
And
right?
it's just chopped up a little bit. And then Mac is just kind of, you know, talking about his friends in the industry and people he's met and just his life experiences through these two verses. And there's so much in each verse that it's like you kind of forget about stuff. Like, you know, there's the whole section about him wanting to get cornrows, but his hair wasn't long enough. And then his mom was super cool. And then, you know, talking about his grandma and his dad. And then before that, you know, talking about
he's got some Kendrick in here.
He talks about the Kendrick Control verse, and he's talking about, you know,
no, it's a huge,
a whole bunch of stuff.
A whole bunch of stuff in one song, right?
Kevin Hart and
meeting Kevin Hart there as well. So at this point right here, when this was, and it says it's mixtape, right? Mm-hmm. So it wasn't released.
It was released for free.
Oh, okay.
Because he had so many samples.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, at the time, you know, he's not going to clear a Miles Davis sample or something like that.
Oh,
like,
I see. Yeah.
So he released it for free on Dat Piff and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then now, or last year, it was re-released. Like, his family went and got the samples cleared and stuff and paid the money to get it on streaming services.
Oh, okay, okay.
Now you have, like, I have a copy on vinyl that's from the official Mac Miller.
Okay, that makes, okay.
Track number 4 is titled Angel Dust.
Writing on writer's block. Haven't slept in days, they wanna put me in the psycho watch. Everyone's afraid of what I do inside my studio. Worried I'ma lose control, they ruffling my feathers and they shuffling the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Up to function, do nothing but waste time.
Woke up annihilated, lying on a pavement, covered in items I regurgitated under a fire escape. And I know that it's Friday, cause every Friday they have a parade in front of City Hall. Hear them celebrate, they having a ball. Don't be scared, just come with me. It feels so good to feel this free. What are you afraid of? Tell me what you made of. What are you afraid of? It's just a little angel dust.
I really like this one, man.
Yeah, I thought you would like
I
this
connected
one.
right from the beginning with this.
Yeah.
I love the second verse though.
Yeah. Found a 20 laying by the sewer rats. You know, little Stewart hasn't been in any movies lately. He spent his paychecks on cocaine and latex. His agent working hard to try and book him a commercial.
Fuck, I love that drum sample.
I love the
horns.
outro to this.
Yeah.
Please don't fuck with the angel dust.
Okay, that's a track, man. That's something else right there.
Yeah, I love that song. Especially in contrast to Friends, because Friends is such a long track with very minimalistic. There's not much going on in terms of it's just the sample, whereas this has a lot of stuff going on. It's got the hook, the really catchy hook with the horns and the drums, and then his verse just flows so well.
And lyrically it's really, really, really cool.
I love talking about little what's his name, Little Stewart, or
little
what's the rat or the mouse?
Right here, little Wayne. No. It's in verse 2, right?
Yeah, it's that movie about the...
Yeah, Little Stewart hasn't been to any movies lately.
Yeah,
he spent his paychecks on cocaine. His agent ain't working hard to try to book him a commercial.
I love that.
You could... So he was obviously... He's obviously in drugs at the time.
He was heavily into drugs at this time.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the... one of the underlying themes of this is this whole record is... his drug addiction and, being into, he was pretty deep into it at this time. Track number 5 is titled Malibu.
I might die before I detox. Saying high school, no little Asian I can cheat off. We keep chief while police watch. Lost some vibrations, sorry, blowing up the weed spot. The hot and hopefuls all growing up.
I'll tell you, his ad-libs on this record are amazing.
I'm recording like I'll die tomorrow. Line tomorrow. Come say hi tomorrow.
Hello. That Hammond organ there is just, it's so creepy. Isn't it creepy?
It is, yeah.
It's just creepy. It's like it's funeral.
Yeah, that song has a darker tone, just instrumentally speaking.
Oh, totally dark, right?
Especially with that guitar that just comes in, certain parts.
Yeah, no, it's very...
Yeah, no, it's a creepy tone, but I think lyrically he shines over that beat.
Oh no, it's fantastic, man.
Although it is I think with hindsight looking back, it's harder to read these lyrics, especially him talking about his his drug use and drug addiction.
Well, here just that line there, I might die before I detox, right?
Yeah, those are tough to listen to, but just looking at it, from a lyrical perspective and not putting your emotion to it, it's fantastic. Track number 6, What Do You Do?
Man, I think I'm Eric Andre. Man, I think I'm Louis C.K. Man, I think so, therefore I am, man. Free beluga whales on YouTube, what do you do?
Okay, the pussy like trouble cause I'm in it often. A drug habit like Philip Hoffman will probably put me in a coffin.
Saw you meditating, get your Gandhi on. If she got that stank puss, then I won't be long.
Never lose your mind cause insanity is brutal. Life is just like college, all you have's your noodle.
New Tibetan master Fendi, hate it when you stare.
I love what they're doing.
Yeah, the back and forth.
I love it so much.
With you the long way. I love you more than Kanye, love Kanye.
Oh, hey.
To the W, I don't hang with losers. I'm in the suburbs doing drive-bys on razor scooters. Let me up at the top. We can keep riding for now.
Sure, they're terrific athletes.
Yeah, pause it there.
That was really cool. I love what they did.
The back and forth.
And they came back and forth right away, super fast. There was no break.
No, it was like they were almost finishing each other's verses in a way.
And their tone was just enough different, right? Whatchamacallit?
Sir Michael.
Yeah, Sir Michael rocks. His tone is really cool. And then it was, I thought you'd hear him just as a little bit, but he actually the back and forth
coming back. Yeah,
that's what made it.
Yeah, and I like both of their wordplay. It's just they got some really funny humor and stuff.
No, it's really cool.
Track number 7 is titled "It Just Doesn't Matter."
It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I tell you, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't.
He had to get this cleared, obviously, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Jumping out the Camino. Slept at gas station, smell like hot Cheetos. Record a softcore on a TiVo. Modern meatloaf. Breathe smoke. Got a vegan bitch in the Peace Corps. Bunch of gold on. Caucasians still love me like my name was Michael Boson. Hold on. Too fucking dirty like the soap gone. Froze on. That's bone chilling. Colder than the Pope's secrets. Older than Capone's demons. Coming from a place where there was no Jesus. Walking bohemian. Dying creeps and feces. I ain't shit but a fraud.
What I know ain't nothing with God.
I can't get over how much organ's on this. Like Hammond organ, like the whipping with the big whipping chamber, the wind thing. That's sample too, right?
Yes, there's a lot of samples all on this record.
That whole Bill Murray thing was huge. I see why they had to wait.
Yeah, he couldn't sample or clear these samples.
Clear this all,
22 or whatever, making this.
Yeah. I just left a gas station, smelled like hot Cheetos, recording softcore on her TiVo. Ma the Meatloaf, Re-Smoke got his they're funny, but there's some sadness to them.
Yeah, well, see, the reason why this is my favorite Mac project is because I listened to it when it came out, and I was, like a 13, 14-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And you're hearing this, and you're hearing one of your, because I've been following Mac since, really early. Like him and Kid Cudi were two people that I followed, in elementary school and watched their careers go on. So seeing him progress to this stage, and I'm, like hearing this at 14, it's just so exciting and like fun to listen to, talking about hot Cheetos and it's just everything, all the lyrics that he does. It's like, as a kid, hearing this, it's just... Oh, God. It's like look at your first fucking Dirty Magazine. Exactly, yeah.
Right? It was like me first for AC/DC Back in Black. Like hearing that album and just everything about that album was just like... And there's other albums that go into deeper lyrics, but just hearing that album was that thing I felt.
Track number 8. It's titled Therapy.
Can you tell me how you feel? Life got you flexing, feeling colder than ice. Hey, watch it float. I can take you anywhere that you wanna go.
That right there?
The fast part?
Yeah, it totally reminds me of Logic.
Yeah, Logic was really inspired by Mac.
Feeling that never gonna last long. Got a shortcut, baby, I'll pass on.
Another catchy chorus.
Yeah, these are the ones I really feel. Right? How's it feel? It feels really good. I like Therapy.
Yeah, it's a fun track.
It's a fun track. It's catchy. I love it. I think they're 30-second notes on the hats.
It's super fast. Yeah, it's definitely it's a track that kind of stands out from the other ones because it doesn't have similar production. I'd say it's got more modern production.
That's
to it.
The one. You must be fucking in my head. Because I was gonna say this Therapy right now feels like. Some of the stuff from Swimming, I could hear that.
Like
some
the 808s from Swimming.
Yeah, I can just hear that feel, right?
The hi-hats.
And so that must, I was thinking about you in this song. I was thinking about what, like, when you heard this at 14, especially this track, because the production-wise, it was different. It must have been like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I was, there was a lot of songs that had that similar, deep 808s and hi-hats and stuff, so it wasn't like a shock, but... it was cool to hear it on this project. It stood out to me. It's a song that I really like, but it's definitely one that if I'm listening to this mixtape, it's not one that I go back to just because it's so. When I go to this mixtape, I go for like a certain sound, which is the sound that we've heard so far. So this one to me kind of stands out, and like if it was on another project, I'd probably listen to it a lot more. Yeah, but because it's on this one, I don't.
That's funny. Yeah, it's funny because we're like just because you grew up listening to it as a young age. I went the other way, and this is the one I would probably keep going back to.
Yeah, no, it was
this and Angel Dust I would go back to, right?
Yeah, track number 9, Polo Jeans.
Yeah, no fucks when I go nuts. Yeah, no fucks when I go nuts, cause I smoked us, overdose on the sofa. Gotta be such a loner, I tell my bitch that I fucking own her. My neighbor's daughter just got a dog, I'ma run it over, I'm a fucking soldier. Guns go off in the summertime, blow. This another motherfucking rap song. Broken, crazy, rich and famous doesn't last long. Spend all my cash on a broken dream.
I blow a split before the ink dries on the paper. And lately I don't like shit I've been outside on the daily. As soon as it's flashing lights, then it's kush to hide in the bushes. I do this shit out of spite, cause it's niggas that overlook me forever. I'm more content with dark and stormier weather. Flip the fucking cross on your rosary, we supposed to be better. ST was the older initials. Been rap game tighter than boa constrictors. Rolling stone like a boulder raven. I'm so impatient and going dumb as this. Closing my fucking home location to total strangers. No scout term.
I love his laid back.
Yeah.
I love that about his flow.
Rest, tell him bury me a
Polo.
Yeah.
That was a really, really good track, but also a sad track.
Mac's verse for sure, yeah. Sad looking back.
It's very sad, man. It's just, and just like, I don't know if I've listened to any album yet that we've done. I gotta go back now to the beginning here, and anything that we've done that it's littered with so much drug use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not like Kanye. No. There's
sprinkled in a lot of records.
Yeah, a little bit here and there, but just weed and stuff like that. But here going from fucking booze. What was his line here? Booze
to
weed,
coke and lean.
Yeah, to coke and lean, and you know what I mean. It's just
doing coke, bumping, counting crows.
Yes, it all like everything is right out. Like it's so It's telling people, man, I've got a problem. I've got some issues. I got something going down, and then, but don't I look? The thing is, don't I look so handsome in these polo jeans? Like,
it's got this, it's like, I've got all these problems going on, and I got a mansion that I don't care about. But hey, like I look.
Yeah. But don't I look so handsome in these polo jeans? And that's the way he
it's
writes.
Like he's coping with, that the polo jeans are kind of like a way to cope with, hey, at least I look.
At least I have, or at least I got some fame and I got some stuff. But
I think there's a satirical side.
There is
for sure.
That's what I'm trying to get at. It's definitely right. But it's a sad song.
Mm-hmm. Track number 10, Happy Birthday.
Yeah. Okay. There's a birthday party happening upstairs. Where? And it's all for me. Who the fuck cares? If you fucking with the God, that's a funeral. Lose your soul, I'm with you longer than your student loans. Who got the ecstasy pills? I need a few to roll. Everybody gather around, it's happy birthday. It's a birthday party. Yeah, happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday. Thanks. How the fuck you feel? Good. Do you ever sit and wonder what is real? Huh? Do you ever reach to touch her but there's nothing there? Yeah. Do you tell her that you love her but she doesn't care?
I like this phrasing.
That you hurt her and you're unaware? No. Did you hear about a heaven, now you're running there? Go. Do you think about the fantasy and make believe? Okay. Downfall is kinda ironic, like a condom day on it. Got him in my pocket. No time to worry, hurry up and light the candles, everybody. Happy birthday.
That was a big chunk of niceness, eh?
Great verse there.
Wow.
Big chunk of niceness.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday party.
I'm going to use that quote.
Yeah, happy birthday. It's your birthday party.
That doesn't make any sense. Niceness.
Happy birthday. Come on.
That was great.
I love that song.
That second verse there, man, that was his melody of his flow was so...
The pauses and stuff.
It was
and then
so good.
The instrumental cuts for a second at one point.
So good, man. So good. And I love that it's... I've known somebody in my life that would be the character in this song and be hosting something, and everybody just comes along but really doesn't give a fuck about the host.
No, they're just there for the party.
Just there for the booze and the drugs and just to fucking have a place to party, and they could care less about that person, right?
Yeah. No, that's why I really, I find it, I love the message on the song, but I find it, interesting to read that and,
and I was wondering if it's, if he's been there, obviously.
I'm assuming this is about him.
He had his birthday party and he's downstairs and everybody's just doing shit and it's like.
Track 11, Wedding.
Yeah, my bitch can tell that I'm addicted to pussy, she looking past it. The smile that she faking is tragic, hate looking at it. That magic, I try to grasp it, she's had it with the dramatics. First summer, we was pure lovers. She was used to being hurt, I took that curse from her. Sometimes I wonder what it's all for. I wish that I would call more. You're sick of seeing condoms in my sock drawer. Girl, I'm the worst. Yeah, I know that I'm the worst. Yeah, but you're something I can't lose. Let me just tell you the truth, that'd be a first. You gave me all your love, now I'm giving it back. But I know that, girl, you the worst. Yeah, I know that you the worst.
That was really cool, really beautiful. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. No, it's just,
No, it is, yeah.
You know, it's sad that he's gone and all that, and we've talked about that before. But like he really had a knack for bringing, especially he's got a huge fan base, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it happens to me, and he just for a knack of bringing up emotions in me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the whole 50s, you know, dropping off the kids at the Little League.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, him wanting to turn 50.
Yeah, love turns to war so quickly. I envisioned us married in 50. Couple of kids, we drop off the Little League. I'm addicted to you. You only want the best. I need to listen to you. Like that. These lines are fucking so sweet.
Those one. Yeah, no, they're sad because he's gone. But like I remember listening to that, you know, before he passed, and it was still like a, you know, it's still a sad track, but it's like kind of it's sad and beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
But now that he's gone, it's just it's kind of hard to listen to. You know, his lyrics talking about him wanting to grow old and
with somebody,
and especially the ones of him wanting to have kids and stuff.
Yeah.
I know there used to be a YouTube video on his page of like him doing a Stevie Wonder cover on piano, and it was like video dedicated to my future daughter or whatever.
Oh, is it Isn't She Lovely?
Yeah. Isn't She Lovely? They ended up, I think his family, they kept the video up, but they just changed the title to like Stevie Wonder cover or something like
really?
that. Yeah, because I guess it was just kind of sad to look at. Track 12, Funeral.
This music go with my funeral. Yeah. Music go with my funeral. My side bitch is sorta pretty, but she got enormous titties. Know I'm worth a fortune, she just want a brand new Porsche Bentley. Sit at home and drink by myself, my thoughts harassing me. Actually, as a matter of fact, she ain't getting back to me. Ashamed that my tragedy, my masterpiece. It's the last day of my life. Party like it's the last day of your life.
It's weird that organ is. I said the funeral organ from the beginning has been going through this whole thing.
It does, yeah.
All the different tracks, it just keeps showing up.
Day of my life. Party like it's the last. Where are you going? Where are you headed?
I love when he says.
I was just gonna say, like this part is very swimming circles.
Big time.
Like he was just dabbling in this, you know, at 22, and just, you know, he'd throw it in certain tracks, but he really started to master it as he got
that
older.
outro was like swimming or circles.
Yeah, for sure. Swimming or circles, Mac would take that little piece and kind of build off of that, and then have
the whole song,
make that into the song.
Yeah. Here was just the outro. So like 3 songs in a row, right? Which we had like a happy birthday, wedding, and then funeral. That's weird, eh?
Yeah, kind of these big life events.
Yeah, that's another sad track, man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's tough to listen to some of these, you know.
Now that he's gone, right? At the time, you listened to it. You were 14, and
yeah, I remember listening to it and just being like, you know, I thought it was just like kind of, oh, this is cool and a little edgy. You know, he's talking about his funeral and stuff, and then like obviously, you know, at that age, I knew, like I had an understanding of what, you know, drug addiction can do.
Yeah.
But you know, at a young age, you don't look at it too seriously. It's like you don't expect someone to actually die. You know, you're always like, oh, he'll be fine. Like he's
That's like when going blind from jerking off.
Yeah, is that true?
What?
Really?
What? Seriously?
You can go blind from jerking off?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I'm just warning you now.
How many times?
How many times what?
Like,
you can only go blind once.
no, but how many times do you have to jerk off to get blind?
I think 7.
In a row? No.
Yeah, in one day.
But
where are we going with that? How did we get it into
I don't
that?
even know how we got here.
We're talking about drugs.
Yeah.
And how serious they become.
Yeah.
You did not understand it
at that age, like, you know, I looked at it like, oh, you know, he's addicted to drugs, but he'll figure it. Like, he'll get clean one day. He won't die from it. I doubt it. You know, like, you have that in your head at a young age where you think you're invincible and you think your friends are invincible. We can move on to track number 13. It's titled Diablo.
Yeah.
I know that piano.
Rap Diablo.
It's the album you always play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Rap Diablo. Macho when I drop flows. Bar gets raised up. It's me and Petey Pablo. Colder than gazpacho. Finer than the winery. Take it from the rich. This is piracy. Finally, I don't even need my fucking eyes to see. This a marathon, gentlemen. Go ahead and start the races.
That was cool, eh? The stagger?
Great flow there.
Tell your bitch that you've been tripping, now you on vacation. Rapping like it's automated. Lights, I keep them on like Vegas. Lava making so hot, I'm turning hog to bacon.
No, that was a great line.
I heard the monsters made him. Cause everybody got dead homies. Said everybody got dead homies.
Okay, that's Diablo.
That was cool. Very cool. Great lyrics again, man.
Yeah, I absolutely love his flow on this track. Just the wordplay is really fun and just exciting to follow along with. It's always
it's so easy to follow along with. I actually don't need the lyrics, but I have them up, and I was just like the colder than gazpacho, colder than the mono, rapping head honcho, rocking shows like I was Bono.
Yeah,
like it's really really easy flow, eh?
Yeah, and it's just fun to listen to.
Yeah, that's another long long verses.
Yes, yeah.
Like I'm just looking here. How many verse 2 is like super long.
Yeah, and that's actually not the track the version that I grew up listening to. That's I think the one track that they had to slightly modify.
Yeah.
So it's not the actual sample. Like they had to recreate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but like alter it a little bit or something to get.
That's. I can't even think of the name right now. I listen to what's upstairs.
Duke Ellington.
Duke Ellington, yeah.
And someone else.
Yeah, that's right.
Who is it? John
Coltrane.
Yeah.
Duke Ellington and John Coltrane. That's a fucking beautiful piece, eh?
Yeah, in a sentimental mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the original version on the mixtape has the actual sample, whereas this is like a remade version, but it still sounds.
Could they not get it cleared or something?
I guess not.
Oh, maybe not. They said forget it.
Yeah, but it's like that was one of the bigger songs. I think the biggest off the record. So they can't not put it on.
Oh yeah. So just recreate it.
We'll go to track number 14, Ave Maria.
That sounds crazy, eh? Like track number 14.
Yeah, I know. When I say okay, final track number 24, it's gonna
be nuts.
Yeah, and I can't feel my legs, I'm a paraplegic. Lord, I want the fair one with my demons. The dino aliens invaded Earth so they could feed on hypochondriacs. Prepare for the rapture. Closet hillbilly through the spinners on the tractor. I listen to Uncle Cracker, but
shout out for Uncle Cracker.
All that matters. I'm walking backwards, shadow boxing with karate masters. It's more to rap, we sell the Royal Cracker Castle Rock. Yeah, drink and let the merry go round. Yeah. I got a double-sided silver dollar. Larry Fish here for Midget League beginner slaughter. I'm not drowning, I'm waiting in the water. Killing off these monsters ever since I was a sobber. I got horses on my
Oh my god, the
PJs.
music is the guitar in this, eh?
Life, I fit the Porsches on the PJs.
Who's that fat
Have you found a way out?
old kick drum?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I like that track. I really like how the chorus picks up and it does this thing. It sounds a little bit chaotic. But
very chaotic.
Very chaotic. It's all swimming. But he mentioning swimming in there, which brings me right to swimming, obviously. But his tone of his voice was and because it was so muffly and so crazy, he just stood alone out front here and just did his
thing while everything else was
crazy, but he just stood. It sounded really good, that tone, right?
Yeah.
And
another track where it's like just the heavy wordplay, but it's like really like I don't. The thing I like about Mac when he does this, like, you know, his rapping and he's doing this, he's got the wordplay going on.
Yeah.
It's not like other rappers where you know, it's fast, but there's like, it's not that much going on.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it's like, he's just got this really great flow, but his stuff is, you know, it's not like this groundbreaking, you know, make you think about your whole life lyrics, but it's just, it's fun and funny to listen to. He's got a little bit of satire in there.
And at a really good pace.
Yes, yeah.
Like
he's not going too fast or too slow.
I can picture him sort of just, when he's rapping, sort of just even sitting or whatever, and just at the piano, and be, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Can I feel my legs? I'm a paraplegic.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, just sitting. Yeah.
So we'll go from track 15, title 55, into track 16, San Francisco.
Welcome to the dark side of my bizarre mind. I'm trapped inside of this amusement park ride. There's an atom bomb inside my hard drive. I'm holding the apocalypse. Bitch, watching Insidious with her pussy out. Sucky now. Rapper terrorists, rarer than good parents is. Putting hard drugs inside of all your baby's carriages. Arrogance, throwing cherry bombs where the sheriff lived. I took acid in San Francisco. Stripped butt naked, caused a panic at the disco. Fell for the bimbo who was dancing at the strip show. I gotta stop thinking when my dick hole. Yo.
I have to tell you a story about the butt naked.
Caused a panic at the disco. I'm going door to door shooting pornos with a good script. I took acid in San Francisco. Stripped butt naked, caused a panic at the disco.
I really,
you like that one?
You can tell I like that one.
Yeah.
I took acid in San Francisco, stripped butt naked, panic at the disco.
What is this story about stripping butt naked?
Okay,
you had to tell me after.
It was stupid, man. We went to this. We were outside of this club, and
you take acid?
No, I didn't take acid, but I just drank too much. And my buddy had a 65 Volkswagen van. He had one high beam and one low beam. And we're all drinking, waiting to go inside this club to watch a band, and then there was strippers up top.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I decide to do? I'm like an idiot. I leave the side of the van doors, and I go in front of it,
mm-hmm.
and then I start stripping. And I actually take my pants down, and then I'm start wiggling, and then he's hitting it's on the
beam.
Floor, the high beam, and that the one light's going on and off, and I'm right at the alley, right away.
Cops?
Yeah.
They arrested you?
Grabbed. I ran. This is. They grabbed my buddy, the driver. I won't mention his name because his family will kill him. And he hit his head against the window, and then they grabbed me and stuck me against the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
And was frisking me, and then went into my wallet. And I have to point out, I had these big black Daytons on, big heavy boots, right?
Yeah.
You can cut this out, but this is, anyways. So in my wallet, I had a whatchamacallit, which had 4 Tylenols in it. A little plastic thing that had 4 Tylenols in my wallet, just
in case you need a Tylenol. I do the same, yeah.
But I sat on them for like all day.
So they were
crushed because my back was fucked from working in the warehouse. So
yeah.
He opens that up and looks at that.
And sees crushed pills.
Yeah, but it was just crushed Tylenol. And looks at that and then pushes us down against the car. All I did was hit him, like move him aside, and I fucked off down the alley.
Naked?
No, I had I pulled my pants
out.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
That would have been pretty cool.
No. Okay, so I'll make the story quick. So anyways, I'm flying down the alley, and then I see a concrete area going into apartment block, and I'm like, I'll just jump over there and fuck off. I jumped into that thing. Well, it was down to the underground.
Oh, shit. So
and just about broke my ankles, but I had those big Daytons on.
So you cushioned the...
Went up a stairwell and then ran into some bushes. I waited in the bushes for a while, like about an hour. I didn't hear sirens. They were because I found out later that they were grilling my buddy. And then I saw this hippie girl and guy walking by with a shawl, and they were totally out of it. And I said, can you guys get me? Can I sneak in between you guys and you guys just cover me up and then walk all the way down and get me to a certain park? And then once I got to that park,
you could get home.
I made it home. Actually, I made it back to the van because the van was there. And then my buddy was like, oh man, those guys, all they said was like, because they gave me the ID back and they said, you got to get your buddy some mental help.
You?
Me.
Referring to you?
Yeah. They weren't looking for me or anything. But I ran all, like I went, did all this thing, and you got to get him some mental help.
Track number 17, Colors and Shapes.
Static, symbolic ways in which you think.
Oh, I'm digging this.
Yeah.
Wow. I was just gonna say it gave me a Floyd feeling with the music and
the sample.
And the sample, yeah.
It was colors and shapes, the imaginary. Instead of all of this weight that we have to carry, would you be able to breathe?
Oh, Mac has just amazed me again.
Even at this age here.
Yeah. This is fucking so cool.
Why don't you turn around and go home?
Oh, this is fucking great, man. Really.
They invade your minds and then fill them with nonsense. These things that a man doesn't need. If I jump, let me.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd like this track going into the album.
Oof. Like is not the word. I'm really digging it, man. I'm listening to this tonight on loop. Dead. Like, it's so, you know, when a song gives you a feeling, man, that's just utter peace and serenity and oh, that one gives me high marks, man. Really? I give it high marks. I mean, it's fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. His phrasing is beautiful. The imagery he creates musically, you
picture him walking up to the ship and speaking to the captain and stuff. It's it's got this. It just completely fits.
It's funny because the beginning, I said, when they that came out, and I thought a little bit of like the Pink Floyd. You know how they have someone talking in the background,
and
the
it's
music,
like muffled
and all that. Can we connect you and all that kind of shit, and then the music playing. But then it went in a totally different direction.
Yeah, as soon as the drums kicked.
As soon as the drums kicked in, and that big 808 came in, that space, and I just felt like I was literally in water, like. Like that song made me feel like being in water right now.
Yeah, I feel like listening to that, you feel like you're laying in like an ocean, sitting, you know, and not like an ocean like you're at the beach, but like just when you've got nothing, like you see nothing except for water, and you're just laying there.
Yeah, just black, like just tons of water.
Yeah.
I just peed myself. That's what I'm thinking of water.
Let's we'll go to track 18. It's titled Insomniak, and it's featuring Rick Ross.
Ooh.
I'm the motherfucking greatest. Y'all don't know that shit. I don't need your money, you can hold that check. At the crib, it's a Polo sweats. I don't need to hold this, what the hoes don't get. I'm on my worst behavior. See a motherfucker like me getting money.
Wow. That was a trip, man.
Yeah.
Pesci, don't test me, don't flex. You ain't got shit on me. You ain't got shit on me. Come get it, come get it, come get it, come. Jaw full of fresh whites, no bag full of unleaded. I don't get enough credit. Wall. Don't sleep.
My weed burning, my chain glitter, he's self-made, Mac Miller, my real nigga, fuck on life, bitch come see me, I'm Cape, I'm the shit, I'm constipated, yo baby mama, straight G, let me use the crib to mail all the weed, California, Atlanta, paranoid, I'm walking around, I'm butt naked on my chopper, nigga, on my chopper.
He's good, eh?
Rick Ross?
Yeah, fuck.
I'm butt naked with my chopper, nigga.
I'm an insomniac, a motherfucking insomniac. I'm an insomniac, a motherfucking insomniac.
Cool track, man. Rick Ross killed it there, right?
Yeah, one of the more aggressive ones on the album.
Yeah.
But
well, you said earlier that I'm going to hear him really go on this album.
Yeah.
And that he really picked it up there, man.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Going great. Fearless Jet Li, fourth quarter Gretzky. Take your bitch, Joe Pesci. Don't test me. Don't flex a V. Don't go shit at me.
Yeah, and Rick Ross just brings his presence to the track, and it's just like as soon as you hear that instrumental, I know you haven't heard much of Rick Ross, but like for me, as soon as you hear the instrumental, I'm like, yeah, I can see Rick Ross just murdering this beat.
I really dig that stagger on the getting.
Yeah, and the pauses. I mean, that's what really makes like some of these tracks is like just the structure of like where they do put the pauses and the record scratches. And some of the staggering.
That's the percussiveness that makes it great. When guys don't have that percussiveness, I don't get off on it, right?
Yeah, it can get kind of stale, right?
Yeah, when it's those shots and the band, the boom.
Yeah. It's got a real. I mean, it's like when thinking of the Kanye documentary. Remember when we saw Jay-Z, like the way he was moving? While he was, I forget if he was rapping or listening to his verse, but he was like. Had this kind of stagger and percussive stagger to him that really
that might be your thing right there. You just said percussive stagger.
It makes sense, right?
But that's killer.
Yeah,
percussive stagger.
Yeah, he staggers his percussiveness.
Yeah.
I don't know, his vocal percussiveness. Track number 19, Uber.
Who put the spiders in my applesauce? Took the pins out my hand grenade. Somebody said that I deserve to die. I looked him in the eye, said the devil's not circumcised. Who put spiders in my applesauce? Took the pins out my hand grenade. So fuck air. My bitch ass is like a plump pear. And she ain't pretty or ugly, I'd say she just fair. Man, this life is unfair.
Another fun track lyrically.
But vocals here, the harmonies. You can for sure see in this album that
where he's going.
I'm reading old Playboy magazines, something from the 50s when the journalism had its peak. You got her own story, just let the bitch explain it.
Matt, I think the girl that you speaking about was in fact the same chick, late night, creeping out, sneaking out. My homie knew her, told me keep it out. Found out she was twerking, found out she wasn't working. I call it parking lot pit, Mike Jones. Switching lane to lane, still tipping, trunk up, top down, call it parking lot pit.
Okay, I'm parking lot pimping.
Mike Jones.
He's got a great verse.
I don't know.
Why you trying to stun when we stepping on you?
No, I don't think any of the features on this record take away from the song. They all add something great.
He totally did.
Yeah. I love how he cuts in there. Hey, Mac. You know?
And it's clearer, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was really cool. I love Mike Jones when he came in, and it was a little bit
clearer, like you said.
Clearer, he came out really clearer, and he was really
like.
I've never some guys I've heard or whatever. Mike Jones, I
don't know much about Mike Jones other than on Mac
stuff
project.
Right?
So I don't know what other stuff he's done, but I do like I wish it had like I love how Mike Jones came in.
Yeah.
Where Mac was kind of still going, and then he's like, "Hold up,
There
Mac,"
you
or
go.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes me want, because I like Mike Jones's voice. It makes me want the kind of the same style that they had with the Sir Michael Rocks
going back and forth.
I would love that. But I still enjoy it.
Yeah, it was.
And Mac has some pretty funny lines on here,
and some and really nice harmonies, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like you were saying, you can really see where he's going the direction.
Yeah,
two projects from here.
It's 2 projects from here.
No, 2 projects from here. He does the Divine Feminine, which is has the harmonies and stuff.
There's still we still got a couple more.
Yeah, we got a lot of like in terms of if we're going forward, we got like 2 more albums to do.
Wow.
And then
there's still Mac left.
Yeah,
there's still Mac.
If we're going backwards, we got a lot of Mac stuff we could do.
Yeah.
Like he has a lot of albums and mixtapes before this one. So.
Yeah.
Okay, track number 20.
Rain.
Take your time when talking to a nigga. I don't waste none. Knock you off your feet and then I flee before the jakes come. Sick of hearing cases from these niggas who ain't face none. But I'ma be the nigga that they feelin' when the day come. Heaven knows heaven's gates probably closed. And these hoes in the race for the gold. We was raised on that fork in the road. No food on our plate, just the meals that we stole. Yeah.
I spit that prayer hand emoji, the shit that in Jacoby. The holy is the holy, Nick Nolte and some Oakleys, that's a flex though. To cover up the issues that I kept close. Sober, I can't deal, I'm in the corner with my head low. My bitch hate me, always tell me I should smile more. Off them drugs that hit you in your spinal cord. This is shit I need to keep the climate warm. Wish I could get high, space migration. Sorry, I don't even know. Yo.
This is cool, man. Both of them were really cool.
I absolutely love both their verses.
Yeah.
And the instrumental is just cherry on top.
Rain was lyrically Vince's lines were fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mac came in the middle, and then he has this. It sings about that's weird. It's so like
what?
No, same sniff the same shit that got Whitney, right?
Yeah.
And then he talks about Kobe.
Yeah.
And Kobe wasn't gone then.
No, not at this time.
No, he wasn't. Right? The holiest of holy Nick Nolte and some Oakleys. It's a fucking that famous fucking picture of Nick Nolte with his wacky hair.
Yeah. Instrumentally though,
really cool.
I love that. That's one of my favorite Mac instrumentals. One of my favorite hip hop instrumentals.
Yeah, it's really, really cool music, man.
I love how it comes in and it's slightly muted and muffled, and then as soon as Vince comes in, it's all clear.
And then there's, you know that?
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's like the reverse thing. Or it gets sucked up. I don't know what it's called, but absolutely love that effect. And yeah, both their verses to me are like, 10 out of 10s.
Are these things? Are these things that we're trying to say? I guess in the music industry, they're called something that I don't know because, like,
I think that's the technical term.
Is it?
Yeah, like Mac was probably in the studio.
Yeah.
Somewhere in L.A. and he's like, you know what? I like this song, but can we add a couple? And the producer's like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Track number 21. Apparition.
I've been rapping since the apparition. I was gonna kill me and I'm glad he didn't. Might have made a bad decision. He just left me with an ocean and a bad religion. While Mary Magdalene laughing, smoking a pack of Winstons. Up on the Churchill, acid tripping with older men. Losing, I'm dancing. Never got the steps right. Loose, I never slept tight. But I'ma keep dancing. Yeah.
Love the bop.
Yeah. I did a cannonball off the deep end. My boat was coming to America. Pouch of fairy dust and a little poodle terrier. A silver derringer. Smile for the camera. Matures. I'm Ken Griffey on the Mariners. Okay, I'm way beyond the boundaries. Outside the parameters. The rap chancellor. Jacket made of camel fur.
Yeah, there's so much wicked shit that hit me.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
Just that one effect there on the snare.
Yeah. And then the You know, I have to say, I wanted to say this in the middle of this thing for young artists, is that, you know, coming up with this, it's so hard because they're coming up with these irregular flows that aren't just like the conventional, you know what I mean? Just one straight. Mac did a couple of things in that one where you think it's going to go this way and he elongated it, and then I've said it before, but it's so good when it's done because you're expecting it to be a certain, it flows,
Mm-hmm.
and then he holds something and it makes it longer, and it just makes it makes it interesting, and a lot of guys can learn from that, you know.
Track 22, Thumbalina.
Fuck all y'all motherfuckers living all over this motherfucker trying to kick me out. That goes for you, Mrs. Watson, with your little ass kids always fucking crying. You got your little chihuahua. Fuck you and your motherfucking mama, bitch. I'm out here, suck my motherfucking dick. Yeah. He's on drugs again. My neighbors yelling, I don't give a fuck again. And I swear to God,
Oh, shut
come
up.
again. I'ma open up this door, get the rumbling. Start busting. My dick, your mouth, no discussion. Yeah, it's all happening. I must be imagining.
Wow.
I'm just trying to free your mind.
Oh,
Well, it's just a groove to it.
this is fantastic.
Yeah, I love it.
Usher, young Prada, I'ma eat lobster. Full Spanish bitches, but I speak nada.
That's great, those stops, eh?
Yeah.
You ain't got a chance when it's me on ya. Shit.
Great track.
It's fun. That's a fun track.
That's a really fun track, man.
I absolutely love just the intro speech that he gives to his neighbor.
That's his neighbor, right?
Yeah. Fuck you and your kids and your little chihuahua. And
Yeah. Straight up, I just want to say one time after 2 years in this motherfucking crib, fuck all you motherfuckers living all this other motherfucking try to kick me out. That goes for you, Mrs. Watson. Watch your little ass kids water trying to fucking drink your shit a while. Fuck you and your motherfucking mama, bitch. I'm out of here. Suck my motherfucking dick.
it's just so good. And the lyrics are funny as well on that track. And there's the productions is
good.
Next track is New Faces V2. It's featuring Earl Sweatshirt again.
Oh, right on.
And Dash.
Stacy Dash?
Just Dash with a dollar sign.
Oh. Okay, it's coming. Sorry, this is really... We're getting like porno ads on this stuff.
They've gone to porno ads now.
Yeah, genius. I just having to watch. What is this one? I've never heard this name before, ever. Chatterbaiter?
Chatter. Let me see. Chatterbatty?
Yeah, Chatterbatty. What is that?
I don't know.
Yes.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, that's the ad. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Oh man, it's crazy being so rich, man. Damn. In 09, we was still on a bus, nigga. Before knock was deluxe, when I didn't have a brush, when it still was a host trying to fuck with me. Before I cleaned up a bit like it's company coming. Got time, listen, win, nigga. Slight frown on the brown, when the brim color brown, running wild on the route that was picked. When
that's great, eh?
I'm out with my face in the shallow and drowning again.
Such a good verse.
Yo, the most critically acclaimed slang contortionist that ain't sucking corporate dick. Said it with my balls and grit. Other hand got a port to hit. All this route be the sportsmanship. Walked in and said I needed all the chicks. So you judge a motherfucker by the first page and a bitch by the back cover. Did the crime with long sleeves so the text covered. Real ones, I'm the last brother. When they see me on stage, they said my shit was so insane. It was like Cobain to this last number.
Well, isn't he dizzy off the ups and downs? You got a little Whitney, put it in the blunt for now. Smoke. She was supposed to get me high, why the fuck I wanna die now? And strung out on this dusty couch, always call my phone. Last supper I was fucking with the Corleones. I need something stronger than the cortisone that can save me from the war unknown. Shout out to Solo, and rest in peace of Lori Joe. The devil on the other side of this glory hole. Anytime, any place, you can bet I'ma eat, cause my hand on the fork and the fork in the road. I'ma take my time.
Second, please.
Cause I'ma go out the same way I came in, right by the pussy with nothing on my mind.
You know that wingle. Do you remember that sound?
What sound? Oh, I don't know.
It's from a telephone. Like it reminds me of a telephone from the old days, right? There was a lot of lyrics to get through there, man.
Yeah, I personally, Mac Miller's verse kind of steals it for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Mac, Earl, and then
Dash. Yeah,
Dash.
That's how I would. If I had to rank it, I would do it that way too.
Yeah.
I just love Mac's humor and
light. Yeah, he's light. Like he's light and dark at the same time.
Yeah. With the lyrics.
With the lyrics,
there's the heavy stuff about the drug use and he was scared of powder, scared of power, and then that all changed.
But he sure loves. I'll tell you, who does he love? Whitney.
Oh yeah, he references Whitney.
He's Whitney, and he's listening to He's driving in the whip to Whitney.
Listening to Whitney.
Listening to Whitney. Whitney's in here.
Yeah. What song is it? That's Hurt Feelings.
Hurt Feelings. Yeah.
Yeah. Listening to Whitney. But anyway, we'll go to the final track, grand finale.
Yeah. A little louder. And if by chance this is my grand finale, and bury me in Allegheny County, it's the most hated, so faded that I'm bow-legged. Don't bathe, gross gang, smell like old low man shit. The flow dangerous, make you wanna do the wave, throw your bitch right off your lap and start a standing ovation. Self-education, Rick Rubin showed me transcendental meditation.
Shout out Rick Rubin.
Just fine without me. Are you ready for the fireworks? It was a solid night till the fireworks.
See, that's great shit. That just catches you right into the second verse, eh?
Between the fireworks and the guitar?
Yeah, listen to this. The harmonies.
Yeah, okay, I fear nothing on this odyssey of dark roads. God lives in my dog's soul, the devil in his dog bowl. Are you ready for the fireworks? It was a solid night till the fireworks.
Oh, cool. That's a real again, one of these fucking tracks that like you listen to it and Mac's gone and it's just like
it's harder to listen to now, right?
Yeah. Bury me in Allegheny County. I guess that's in Pennsylvania. Possibly. That's where he's from.
He's from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yeah. So it must be there, I guess, right?
Definitely harder to listen to now that he's gone. That's the mixtape, the long-awaited, long mixtape.
It's got some great shit on it, man. It's really, really, it's a
different Mac than what you're used to.
It's a different Mac, yeah, for sure.
You've only heard the new Mac,
but I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, and I'm gonna. I know that I'm gonna learn to love it because it's I've waited for it and stayed away from everything, listening to just the two, and now I can actually just go and listen to this.
Yeah, and
on my own.
Yeah, on your own with the headphones.
Yeah, just do what I did before, right?
Throw on colors and shapes and walk around in the wind or something like that.
Yeah.
You'll find your the same way you've found, like certain track. Like, remember, I'm just thinking of you sitting in the sun when you were listening to
Oh,
Swimming
yeah.
and stuff. I think you'll have the same kind of experience. You'll find days that you'll want to throw on this record and listen to stuff off here, and you'll have those same type of moments.
What I liked was what I did with both albums was I was outside and I was working, doing something, fixing a fence or doing some stuff, and then having it on, and it was just me and Mac, and it was a conversation piece where it was just like he left the spacing in that, so it was just like him and I. And it sounds fucking weird when I say it, but
it makes sense.
It really, when I was
albums.
when I was out there, it was just the two of us, and he was talking to me, like and no other artist. It's I don't know why he made me feel like that, where it was just like I was out there and like the whole day, and it was just us hanging out.
Yeah,
it was surreal, man.
With this album, it's harder to, like, I don't think I would get that same feeling from this record. Like, this one's more of like, it's like you're watching Mac.
You are so bang on.
Whereas, his last two records feel like you're with Mac. Spending time with him. This one feels like you're watching him from a distance.
You hit it on the on the head, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this. If I was outside and I'm listening to this, it's I don't have that. I wouldn't have that.
No. Well, this isn't one that I would listen to while I'm, doing stuff outside or working. Like, this is something that I would sit down and I'd actually like put on the headphones and stuff, other than a couple tracks that I could listen to, like on, if I had them in a playlist and they'd be good in the car. But for the most part, I like to sit down and listen to this record, front to back.
Yeah. Have you listened? You've listened on the vinyl?
I haven't actually. No,
Yeah.
I bought that vinyl a while back, and I just haven't had the time to sit down. I mean, it's a big vinyl. It's like there's like 4.
Is there 4?
I think
really?
There's 4 in there.
Holy jeez.
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up here. Thank you guys if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Appreciate that. And I had a lot of fun today and yesterday, because it's been 2
days. Yeah,
2 days.
Hence the different clothes.
Yes. But did you have fun these?
I had
2 days?
lots of fun. I had lots of fun with you. I always have fun with you.
It's always a good time.
It's always.
And I hope you guys had a good time watching.
Yeah, I hope so too.
We love you lots, and we will see you soon.
Take care. Love you.
Stay safe. Peace.
Bye bye.